Good morning. How's the volume? Hi, good morning, good morning. How's the volume? Good? Okay. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right, welcome to Coffee Chats. I'm Jillian. If we haven't met, I think I've met a lot of you. I'm starting to associate names with faces, and I knew many of you from our exercise classes or from working behind the desk, but I'm getting to know more and more about you, and it's just been great. All right, so let's get rolling with what's happening this week. If I forget anything, don't hesitate after to let me know, and I will make sure and either have you tell us or I will look it up for you. Okay, so today is Tuesday, July 20th, 2022. All right. Is it 20th or 20th? Is it the 19th? 19th. Woohoo! I like thinking ahead. Okay. So, today we have a speaker. Doug Oman is here today in Marion Hall, and he is the historian and storyteller, and this sounds kind of amazing. His speech today, I believe, is about his journey down the Mississippi. It's a part 2, and he's paddling from Itasca to the Iowa border. So that sounds pretty amazing. I'm sure you'll want to go listen to him talk about that, and he sounds like quite a storyteller. And then, let's see what we have tonight is our birthday celebration. Are you going to be there today? Yep. Yes? 2:30, wine and appetizers, beverages. And then we have Rita, who's a pianist, a classical pianist, will be there today for your enjoyment. And let's see what else. We're moving on to Wednesday. So just don't forget there's Wednesday, there's the alterations. With Alice Bassford, and she does alterations and tailoring, and that's 3 to 4 p.m. in the poker room. There is also Mary's Medical Research Market. I was given this pamphlet just to let you know. Mary's Medical Research Market will return with lots of new merchandise, thanks to generous volunteers who contribute their wares to this life-saving cause. So that will be January 19th. 11 to 1 in the front of the trading post here in the atrium. Oh, okay, she gave me January, so July. Is this current? It is current? Okay, because someone slipped us under, so I was assuming she wanted me to let you know about that. July 20th, yep, okay. So it looks like it's, monthly. All right, moving along. Let's go on to Thursday, July 21st, Excursion Day, 9:30 to 3:15, Art Fair in the Garden, Monsinger and Clemens Garden. So each year, Monsinger and Clemens Gardens host an art fair, and there are artists represented from all over the state there. There's food trucks, so you want to bring your own cash. You'll be eating on your own that day, and it's 9:30 to 3:15, so it's quite an excursion. Though, it's in St. Cloud, so of course you have to keep into consideration you'd be traveling to St. Cloud. There are places, from my understanding, that are you're able to get out of the sun if you need to sit down and rest. I think it's going to be around 84 or so on Thursday, so it should be pleasant, but it's summer, so prepare for that. Maybe bring water, perhaps. Let's see, moving on to Friday, the 22nd. It's, of course, 1 o'clock. There's bridge and poker. There is 4 o'clock happy hour. And 7 o'clock, it is movie night. So let's see, Ellen and I have been working on the movies, and I think we've got it down, so it should be getting smoother transition of just popping that movie on so you can enjoy it. It is a comedy. Michael. So it's a reporter who travels to Iowa to investigate a story about Michael the Archangel, who lives in a small town with an elderly woman, and apparently it's a very funny comedy. So that is Friday night's movie. Yes, ma'am.
6:30. Thursday, sing-along.
6:30 Thursday sing-along. Don't forget, who likes to sing?
Oh.
La 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 la. All right. All right. So also, Freda wanted me to remind you the Golden 90s West Party Room, Saturday, July 23rd, 3 to 4:30. Special guest speaker Phil Finkelstein will review his books about travels and with Freda Golden and Martha Eisenstein. Thank you. Everyone is invited. So that is wanted to share that with you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So Anna's going to be the one who's organizing and taking care of this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Oh, don't forget about those TED Talks. So you know every Wednesday, 1 p.m., channel 991, there's a variety of informative TED Talks for your information. So the awesome potential of many metaverses, a brain implant that turns your thought into text. Wow, that's pretty remarkable. And then Esports Virtual Formula One and the new era of play. And you can read more about that in the informational. So, yes, Norma.
I have a question about TED Talks.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it at all possible to show it someplace where a group can gather? So that we could talk about it, maybe?
That could be a possibility.
We move here not to be
West
alone.
Party Room? Yeah.
That's what we used to be.
Okay. I love that idea, because then you can converse and brainstorm and take it to a different level.
So can we start it
What do you think?
this week?
Why don't we talk about it after, and then I can kind of, yeah.
I can address.
Okay. All right, I believe that is all for me. One more thing. So as I am planning for further lectures and excursions, I have kind of been brainstorming and just chit-chatting with you and getting ideas and conceptualizing what you want. I just really want to serve you, and I'm getting tons of information, which I so appreciate. A quick show of hands, would it be interesting for you to, I've kind of been speaking with a professor from University of Minnesota, Mankato, and let's see, I wrote a little bit of thing about him. Jeff Buchanan is his name. So he has a PhD in psychology, and he has started support groups, and he's just a brilliant man, and he's dedicated his focus, from my understanding, to cognitive health, brain health, dementia, and help support groups with various things for caregivers. Would that be of interest to you to have him come speak, or is that a little bit? Yes? Okay. Yes? Okay. I thought that might be interesting for you. Let's see, I've also been speaking with a few people about trying to get some historians in here. Any contacts that you have, people that you know, things that are important to you that you feel that you would like to hear about, learn about, I will do my best to get them here. So let me know. The best thing is to write it down. If you stop me in the passing and share with me your thoughts, I have so much I'm juggling right now that I may not remember. So, yes.
Is it possible to put a box of some kind outside your office so we could drop in some of our suggestions?
Absolutely.
So that we don't interrupt?
Absolutely. It'll be done. I love that idea. Perfect. Anything else? Okay, I'll hand it over to Jeff. So, happy Tuesday.
Thank you, Jillian. I just wanted to let Jillian know that if she talks to me asks me questions while she's up here talking, I'm not listening to her. I'm just waiting for my chance to talk.
Not nice.
So, in terms of watching TED Talks on TV together, that was mentioned earlier, anywhere there's a TV, you can get together. You go into the West Party Room and put it on channel 991, it's there. If you go in, the bridge players, they'll always, if the Twins are on, they're watching the Twins during their bridge, or they have music going, whatever. But if Marion Hall is open, turn on the TV, put it on channel 991, and that's where your, the TVs in Marion Hall and the West Party Room are just like the TVs in your apartments. I guess that's the answer to the question more than anything. Pat wanted, when we have a power outage, that power outage lasted how long? Does anyone know when the power outage was and how long it lasted?
6:15, 10 seconds.
6:15, 10 seconds. It made life miserable around here yesterday. We had to restart the chiller in the west building, the makeup air units in both buildings, the pilot light on the oven in the kitchen. So, I've been here 26 years. You'd think I'd know how to restart some of those things, but I guess that's lucky that we've had staff that's been able to do that. But Greg was out yesterday, so we can prevent that moving forward. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the training of our new resident services director. I think it's going fantastic. And what's happening is we're asking questions that really don't need to be asked, but if we don't have an answer for them, then why do we do it that way? Why is this? And that's how you get better. You do things a certain way, and as a manager, the one thing you hate to hear is, oh, we've always done it that way. I found myself telling Jillian, well, we've always done it that way. So practice what you preach. We're looking at doing different things, maybe saving some time. I think that I hope you folks all got a sense of the amount of input she's looking from you to help with her programming. That's sincere. And we only want to do what you want to do. And what I told her is, yep, you follow the advice and suggestions and do all that stuff. As she grows in this position, I think instinctually she'll know what you folks will like, and we'll try things that maybe none of you ever thought you would, and you'll end up with an experience that enriches your life. And what we want to do here is we want to enrich people's lives.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. Trust me. You can enrich their lives or the lives of those around you by, are you ready to have your lives enriched?
Yes.
What did the fish say when it ran into the cement wall?
Ouch.
Not ouch. Damn. All right. Is anyone's life enriched after that? There we go. We got some. But, yeah, there's a little bit of pressure here, but I know that as our staff gets as much, it's a whole symbiotic thing. And I say our staff, the residents, no, it's us. It's everyone at Ridge Point. It's all the people. We all meld together. Yep, some of us get paid, some of us pay, but we're all people. And we're all working together, and we all want to have fun. We all want to care about our fellow man. That's why we're here. That's what we do. And that is going to be in full flower and on display August 2nd. Did I get that date right?
I think it's the 3rd. I thought it
Third.
I just wanted to make Jillian feel better and get the date wrong. The ice cream social is August 3rd. How many are volunteering to help? All right. Have we heard anything about the t-shirts? No. Okay. We will figure out how to sell t-shirts.
How much?
After the power outage, if sometimes your cable TV will not work, needs to be reset. Most of you know how to do this, but if you don't, to reset your cable TV, unplug the cable box. The cable box. Unplug it from the power strip or the wall, wherever it's plugged into, wherever it's plugged in, and let it sit for 30 seconds or a minute, plug it back in, and just let it go through the paces, and it most likely will start back up.
It's going to take about 4 or 5 minutes to reboot them.
Thank you, Steve. It'll take 4 or 5 minutes. Oftentimes, a prompt will come up or a screen will come up and show you starting in 5 minutes, and every 5 seconds it reduces. If that doesn't happen, call the front desk. I think one of our best selling points here is you don't have to call your kids to fix your computers or TVs or phones. And I know that a lot of people that move here say, it's so nice, I don't have to wait on my son or daughter to come and get off work. And you folks were all sons or daughters at one point. And if your parents needed help, yep, you are obligated to do it. It's an honor to do it, but sometimes it's kind of a pain in the ass. And so if we can take that pain in the A out of it, we're glad to do that. So, and on your microwaves, there's a button clock. Push clock, enter the time, push clock again, presto. There might be an AM PM on there too. But press clock, follow your menus. If that doesn't work, wear a wristwatch.
And if you have smart bulbs, you gotta wait for your router to boot up before you can tell it to turn off again.
Steve, you're making this much more complicated than I can comprehend. But yeah, your internet has to reset, everything has to reset. So, oh, I don't believe, do I have birthdays? No. Well, we'll get through, don't worry. Who has a birthday down here this week? Helen Madden, the Mad Dog. When's your birthday?
Thursday.
Join the club, Helen. No one knows what the hell day or date it is down here today. Helen's birthday is Thursday. That's July 21st?
Yeah, she said she'd be 90.
90. Congratulations. Anyone else? Anyone have any neighbors or know anyone else that's having a birthday this week? Can I tell a story about you, Helen? In would have been about 1991, Helen was the hostess in the Rose Room. Yes. And my wife, who is Amy Kanan, she still is Amy Kanan, she was in resident services at that time. So she worked with Helen, and I told her, Helen Madden moved in, she used to work there. She goes, I know Helen, I worked with her. She was one of the most professional people I've ever worked with. And here's how she described her. She would come to work in work clothes, get the dining room all set up, get the kids all ready to go, the wait staff, have standards that those kids had to meet, and at about 4:45, she would go change clothes into her dress clothes, so when the people came down to eat, she was all good to go. So, Helen, thank you for that. Happy birthday. Do you want to say anything? Usually she's not speechless either. Thank you, Jillian. Okay, what's the date today? It's the 19th. Do you know how I know it's the 19th? Because tomorrow is payday. Best day of the month. On the 23rd, Doreen Gamrett, and on the 25th, Carolyn Bachman, Diane Doty, and Lemke. Anniversaries? No anniversaries. All right, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week.